Liverpool v.
Everybody. Yeah, exactly. I think it was a funny game. It was Yeah, you can
I,
go. I don't.
I'm at a loss for words too, man. I was in here celebrating.
That
I almost
Henderson
lost my
goal.
voice. I
It
mean,
was so.
just and then for it to be offsides, which look, I mean, when they were showing the VAR lines here, my man was saying, nah, I was thinking, nah, but I said to you, I said, yeah, you never know with these VARs though. It's fractions of a armpit, elbow, kneecap, toenail. I mean, it's just that's tough, man. That's a tough way to end that game. But as I said to my man here, it should have
It
never
should.
come to that. It should have never come to that in that game. 2-1, you have to shut that off. And I told you guys in the first half, Calvert-Lewin in the air is a problem. Not only that, why is Gomez stuck to the ground? Why isn't he jumping? I don't want to get on Gomez. People haven't been getting on him, but that's probably a reason why. Like what are you doing? Jump up in the air. Robinson gets an elbow in the face inadvertently. You can't really knock him. Gomez needs to be up in the air. You are a center back. Even if you assume somebody's marked or what, your awareness, you have to get in the air, Joe. That just has to happen. There's no way you can just not get at least attempt to get in the air for that. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So, and the same with Trent. I mean, again, and people so go ahead.
But like you were saying, what's so frustrating about that goal is that it already happened. Like it was a centerpiece, and he jumps really high. Like you're supposed to get that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a. It was a
That's
weird
an
game.
elementary thing. It was a weird game, and it's a frustrating game. Look, I'm glad we didn't lose, of course, but that's 2 points dropped, man. That's 3 points, and not even because of the offsides. I mean, that was a bonus, and that would have been what you said 3-2, but. That hurts, but what hurts to me more is both goals that we conceded are unacceptable. And I'm gonna get on Trent because, this is why. And people say, folks who say Trent isn't a great right back, he's just a great footballer. He's kind of an anomaly as far as like what he brings to the team. And people call those people haters, but the truth is he's not great defending. You cannot let that ball. You cannot get beat and let that ball come in like that. That just can't happen. You cannot. You have to be better defensively on that. And it's stuff like that a team like this, everything we've gone through, everything we've achieved, those little small things. If I'm Klopp, I'm livid about that because you just can't allow those things to happen. Gomez and Trent for that second goal is a disgrace. I'm sorry, it just is. And even the goal they got for the corner for their first goal, there was probably something that happened in the build up to that we could have avoided. I can't really remember. I have to watch it back if I can even stomach that. But that's the goalkeeper for me. He's got to save that, in my opinion, especially when you see the replay. Look, I don't know. That one is whatever, but that second goal just shouldn't have happened, and that hurts, man. That hurts, and I mean, it's no real surprise that this game ended in a draw. The last 4 games I think have been draws, but it's just when the game is right there, you have got to take it. You got to take it. So look, I mean, we get punished by Aston Villa, and then we come and have a performance like this in this game. I think it was better. Obviously, Thiago Alcantara is an incredible midfielder for us. I mean, his passing, even his defensive play, breaking stuff up. Fabinho was doing pretty good at that as well.
I can't. Fabinho. I think Fabinho is always consistent. Like I can't rate him anything below a 7.5. Like for any game.
Yeah, I thought Fabinho was good, cleaning stuff up, mopping it up in the midfield, breaking stuff up. That was good. Robertson, for me, has been the standout in terms of fullbacks between him and Trent. Robertson defensively, attacking-wise, I mean, he's been on it. And unfortunately, that last pass from Jota, look, I know he's just coming on, but that I mean, we could have gotten something from that. The pass was too heavy. That was kind of the end of the game at that point. It goes on a little bit longer. They get a set piece, and it's back to nervy time again because we are allergic to jumping in the air. And defending I just don't understand it. I don't understand it, man. And so it's tough. We laugh at teams like City who get done by VAR. Here we are. And again, I thought throughout the game that's a clear red card for Richarlison. I'm glad he called that. Richarlison trying to act like he was seriously hurt as well. Whatever. That's a disgusting tackle, and that's a season or career-ending tackle. And luckily, Thiago got back up and kept playing. Mane had 2 chances in that game, 2 additional chances, so I got to talk about him as well. You got to put those away. The one where it gets a little sloppy there, Jota hits it off the ground. I don't know if Mane would have been offsides. I can't remember, but you still got to put that in because you never know. And then the one early in the second half where it's I think that was in the second half. Another ball by Robertson, I believe, and he just shanks it to the left, to the right. So, got to put those away. If I'm gonna get on other players about it, I got to get on Mane about it. And overall, Mane had an incredible game. Just the press and defensively, I mean, he was incredible. And you see what we miss when we don't have him. That's just the truth. Shout out to Salah, great goal. Beyond that, I'm not sure much else that he did. Not trying to hate, just saying I don't really see much that he did.
The new kid.
Jota?
Yeah, Jota. Even though he didn't, I don't think he really did much. I can see him being like a very great.
Oh, for
player
sure.
for us.
Yeah. He did it. He had pretty good.
He kind of reminds me of a young Firmino.
Yeah, he did really good for his country, Portugal, in the break. I think he had 2 goals and assists. Coming on that time for Firmino, I thought was a good decision. But yeah, he didn't have a lot of time to do much. And the thing that is most memorable, unfortunately, is the heavy pass he gives Robertson towards the end there that really just detonated our last chance to try to do anything. But overall, disappointed, man. Better performance by far. Better performance, but defensively again. Hey, look, just defensively, we got to be better, man. And I don't care that Van Dijk. I mean, these things can happen. If Van Dijk is, so let's say Van Dijk is out for a significant amount of time, which looks like it might be able to be the case, and unless they were just thinking, look, let's not take a chance, let him go back to the showers or whatever. But if he's out for a while, this is what we have to deal with. We have to be better defensively. And I just don't get why Gomez did not jump in the air for that goal. I'll never understand that. And that's what's bothering me the most about this game. That in general, Everton, if you want to say we controlled the game, the whole possession stat thing is a joke to me, but I would imagine we had more possession. You could say we controlled the game, but it means nothing when you don't go and get the win. If you control a game, take control of it fully and win it. Play defense. Do basic things that a 12-year-old could do. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, got to be better than that. But I think, for fullbacks, Robertson has been definitely the better of the two throughout the season. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, but that's just the case. Go ahead.
It's like, so you were talking about Virgil, how he might be out for a little while.
Might be.
It's like how you said like a while ago you said that we have a very strong bench that we could rely on, and Gomez, I just think he needs to step up, really.
He does.
Everybody could step up, but especially Gomez and
So the strong bench thing is a funny thing because although I do, especially now with the players we've gotten in and over time, we have a strong bench for sure. But defensively, we're still looking slight. That's probably the area, unfortunately, it comes to that we aren't the strongest in, particularly when you got guys like Gomez and Matip who just can't stay fit. That's just what it is. So, we always say, what if here's the moment. Van Dijk might be out for a significant amount of time, and what are we going to do with that? We already got a keeper who no one really believes in, but because he's our keeper, he's on our team, we have to get behind him, and that's just, we wish each other the best of luck with that. But, I thought that today with him clearing the balls instead of trying to make little cute passes was good to see. Clearly, they got into him on the break and said, look, all that whole cute stuff, leave that for Alisson. Leave that for Alisson. I might have got their names mixed up. Okay. So leave that for Alisson, not Adrian shouldn't be doing that. But let's go to player ratings before we get off. The keeper.
Just 7.5.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Again, that first goal, I think he could do better on. But other than that, I thought he was okay. There was so many nervy moments, but a lot of it is nervy just because he's in the goal. I mean, he might have had things covered, but because he's in the goal, it's just nervy time all over again. Trent?
7.5.
I'm giving Trent a 6.5. I was about to give him a 6 there. I'll give him 6.5. Had a nice shot, the free kick, and did some play in the final third a bit. But to me, there's more. There needs to be more from Trent to me.
Trent's a good right back, but I think our left back. Right back. Yeah, but I kind of want to see him in midfield because he's very attacking. Yeah,
a lot of people want to see that, and that's the thing. Maybe we'll see that at some point. Maybe I can't imagine seeing it anytime soon, but for right now, he's a right back, and he's got to be better defensively. Yeah. He has got to be better defensively. I thought for the most part, You know, James Rodriguez, he didn't score a goal, but he was setting up things all over the pitch, and that's what he does. But he was also trying to. I don't like guys that just always crying for cards and stuff like that. But that's another topic for another day. Matip.
Damn it. I didn't really notice much when Matip except when he got the header and almost.
Yeah, that's another situation I forgot to talk about. Because I called it, I was like, this is gonna be a Matip goal, and it could have been, should have been. And big up to their keeper. You know, I've told you he wasn't that great, and we saw that weak hand for the Henderson goal. But today he made a couple big saves for them. Set piece, the Matip one. He did some good things for them today.
Matip a 7.
Yeah, I give Matip a 7. There wasn't any real mistakes. He didn't do what Gomez did for the second goal. Oh, God. So, anyway, on to Gomez. We won't even rate Van Dijk because he wasn't in the game for too long. So, Gomez?
Gomez, I would rate him...
just overall game. I know he made that bad mistake, but what would you give him overall?
7.
Yeah.
The whole defense except for Robertson is a 7 or a 7.5 for me.
Okay, I'll give Gomez a 6.5. I'm sorry. Robertson? I think Robertson could easily be man of the match.
8.
But, yeah, 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he a man of the match, or are you going to decide that later at the end?
I'll decide that at the end.
All right, midfield, which I enjoyed the midfield today. Henderson was back. Fabinho and Thiago. Henderson, who would you give Henderson?
Henderson, I'll give him a strong 7.5.
Yeah, I thought Henderson was good today. Unfortunate, obviously, to not get the goal at the end or to get it called off. I agree with that, 7.5. Fabinho?
Oh, Fabinho, it's hard to... Maybe an 8, maybe a 7.5.
I thought Fabinho was good today. I really did break it up. Sometimes you can tell there's a difference in height between him and Thiago, but they have a similar cut, and then their skin complexion is similar. So I was like, wait, is that Thiago or Fabinho breaking it up? I thought Fabinho was good. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Thiago?
Thiago, I haven't seen Thiago play much, but at this game I was definitely very impressed.
Yes.
I would give him an 8, 7.5.
Yeah, I give Thiago 8, 8.5. I mean, just the way he sprayed the ball around, the no-look passing, just ridiculous, nasty. Some decent shots on target, defensively. I mean, I just think all around. Sorry about the smoke. All around, he was just incredible today. I'm giving him 8, 8.5. Mane.
Mane, I would. Oh, Mane. Mane had a good game, I guess. I would give him a 7.5.
Yeah, I would say, look, on Mane, I'm going to give him 7.5 too, but if he finishes that other chance, that's a 9 easy.
It would have been a whole different story.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a matter of, you got to finish that second chance, man, and third, unless that was offsides. But, you know, I love Mane. He was incredible today. But I got to give him like a 7.5 just because, 7.5, 8, just because he didn't get that second chance. Sorry, that's what it is. Salah?
Salah, besides the goal, I didn't really see much. I would give him a 7.
Yeah, and I don't want to come off
because he still got the goal, but
he did. It was a great goal, by the way. I mean, and it was a great assist by Yerry Mina on Everton's team. He just lazily kind of pushed it out, and Salah took it. And that's why I love. It's the thing. These harder opportunities, Salah seems to do it so well. But the easy situations, sometimes it's like he's thinking too much. I don't know, but he didn't really get to think on that. He just shot it, and it went in, and it was good. And that should have ended the damn game, but it didn't. Yeah, I'm a 7. Firmino? Firmino for me was largely frustrating again. Did some good things, but...
Yeah, 7. So
I give him 6.5. I mean, he just wasn't... He did some good things, but it just... we need, and I'm not even talking about scoring goals because we know Firmino is not necessarily a big goal scorer, but it would damn sure help if he could start scoring some goals to add to the goal tally and to help us win games. Yeah. But you know, he did his usual Firmino stuff, getting the press kind of started, knocking guys off the ball. Some passes were really frustrating and left you wanting more. So I mean, overall, I just thought.
But that's what you need to expect from Firmino, that if he's not gonna score that many goals, which I don't expect from him.
Right.
I expect him to like get a lot of assists or do a lot of good passes, which he didn't do this game, so I can't rate him that high.
That's the thing.
I mean, I'm not gonna be mad at him for not scoring a goal.
No, yeah.
Because Firmino is not that type of player. He likes getting the pass to the assist, getting nice passes, getting the assist.
Yep.
But Yeah.
Yes, that's you said that perfectly. It's the hockey assist, the pass before the assist. I think he had a chance early in the game too that he hit wide or something like that. But you know, the only time I'll really get on Firmino for not getting goals if he's getting like a bag full of chances and he's missing
Yeah.
them. But I don't know if that's really even the case. It wasn't the case in this game. But overall, look, just I mean, overall performance. What would you grade the team overall, 1 to 10?
7.
Yeah, it's seven,
Seven and a
7.5.
half.
I think is pretty good. I just think defensively, you know, I mean, you know, if we play better defensively and we don't get that offsides call at the end, it's 3-1. We play better defensively and the offsides thing is 2-1, and it looks like a better defensive game. But you know, because other than that, I mean, I think defensively we were okay. They had some moments, be it Calvert-Lewin or Richarlison or whoever, but you know, this one hurts a bit, to be honest. You know, it's good to see us not lose back-to-back games, but it kind of got nervy at the end, and it could have been a loss, but it wasn't. We got the draw. We got to just kind of take that and look forward to the next game.
No, but we shouldn't be like, oh, it was good that we didn't get a loss back-to-back games. I don't expect that from Liverpool. I expect if we lose, I expect us to win. Like, nobody should be saying that. Liverpool, like, I expect way more from you. Like, my standards are really high. Like,
As they should be, and I stand corrected. You're right. That's true. Maybe that's slightly a loser's mentality, but I guess just in general, off of that terrible performance, I thought the performance was much better. That was clear.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does feel good that because that would have been atrocious to lose back-to-back games. But you're right. I mean, we should be winning this. It's our rival. It's a game that we were in and more than in, and a game that we should have won. And that's what just bothers me. You get that close and it comes to a draw. But again, it is what it is. It's the Merseyside derby. Draws seem to be what we do when we play that team lately. So, any closing remarks, last statements?
For me, the man of the match is between Robertson, Fabinho, or Thiago.
Yeah, I mean, you got to put Mane kind of in that bucket, I think. I know he missed some chances, which is frustrating, but I'm going to go Robertson. I just thought all game he was just so good, man. Defensively, I forgot to mention he saved or he cleared one of the balls that was, I mean, Calvert-Lewin is there, and he did something that Gomez couldn't do and cleared the ball. I mean, that's last-ditch, game-saving kind of tackle, kind of clearance, so that was good. But overall, he's just been really good, and we just need Trent to kind of match that. I'm not saying Trent has been trash this season, but he definitely hasn't been at his level for one reason or another. But for me, it's Robertson. I'm going to just go with Robertson. Gonna pick one or?
I don't know. Between Robertson or Thiago.
Yeah, it's hard. Thiago was incredible, but and that's you know,
like it was very good seeing Thiago, especially since I haven't seen him play that much.
Yeah.
Then seeing.
Well, none of us have really, besides the little bit in the Chelsea game. But yeah.
But like just seeing him and doing that well, yeah, he deserves. I'm gonna give him man of the match. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good call. That's a good
something.
shot. I think it'll be interesting to see what Klopp goes with the midfield moving forward. Because the midfield today I liked, you know, and you know I love Genie as well.
I think we have a very great midfield. Like especially like on starting the bench, I just think we have a great midfield all around. I think that's
good options and stuff.
Liverpool strong suit.
Yeah, for sure. It's deeper now. I didn't even think about. I guess Naby. I think Naby might have contracted COVID on the international break, but I'm sure he'll be over it soon. That's a guy we didn't even see on the bench at all either. So that's another option we have. Curtis Jones on the bench and then Milner. But we'll close out here. Overall, just disappointed to not get the win. That's what it comes down to. And you know, try to sit back and watch some of the other games. But thanks for doing the video with me. I feel a little better when I'm watching the game with my son, and you know, I'm not so enraged. If I was watching this by myself, I probably would have been. I mean, especially running around here celebrating, thinking we won the game, and then as I told you, man, that VAR is
probably gonna complain.
whatever. Anyway, much love to you guys. See you soon.